It's day one of the family vacation. We haven't left yet, but we're getting ready to leave. And well, I've got to pack the car and then we're gonna get ready to go. And the question is, should I try to day trade on a family vacation? On the one hand, day trading is one of these things that you can do from anywhere in the world. So certainly could do it from a hotel room just as easily as I could from my house. On the other hand, trading is risky, as we already know, and being outside your typical kind of comfort zone, your office, on a different internet connection in a different place, maybe with a different computer setup, probably introduces variables that might not be supporting good trading. So should I do it? I'm gonna do it, and I guess we'll just see how it goes. So this is day one of the family vacation, so wish me luck. Here we go again. Longest car trip ever. As I'm sitting here thinking about being the driver, I'm wondering why more cars don't have the divider between the front and the back. Like a limousine divider, just to pop that thing right up to the ceiling, and because I better just drive and do my steering, and I'm doing the steering and the pedals. It's a big job, a lot of responsibility. So better just focus on that. And I'm also interested in when to send a baby to military school for bad behavior, because this is bad baby behavior right here. Captain's log update. It's 2:45. We've been in the car for what feels like an eternity. A second stop and a diaper change has made the baby happier, and now the other one is acting up. He's insisting on all windows being open. The sound of the wind is deafening on the ears. I don't know if we'll survive. Okay, we've arrived, and now he's getting comfortable, which is good. Good. And I have to decide where I'm going to set up my trading station. Now, it would probably make sense to not try to set it up, in a place where there's going to be a lot of interruption. So I'm going to probably look for a closet where I can close the door behind me and have some peace and quiet while I'm trying to trade. I'm gonna go look for that spot now. I'm on my 8th ibuprofen. Captain's log update. All right, so I haven't set up my trading station yet. Getting out of the small room just for a few minutes. What do you see? What is that? That's the beach? Are you so excited? That's what it's all about. The family vacation, the trip to the beach. And can I trade a little bit here? Maybe. All right, so my traveling trading station fits in my backpack. This backpack is bigger than it needs to be. It would fit in something much smaller. I've got my laptop here. So this is my laptop. My sticker's on it. And I've got my 2 USB monitors. So these are super skinny, as you can see here. I've got 2 of them. They're made by Asus. And the way I usually set this up, I have these little clips right here that I got on Amazon. They're by a company called 10-1 Design. And you clip these just like this. So one clip there, and then the other side clips to the edge of your computer monitor, just like that. And so what you end up with is a three monitors across. Well, you could do one on top if you wanted, but 3 across is better because the way it kind of weights it, it's easier to do it like that. So I'll just put the other one right there. And then these will be good to go. These plug into the USB drive. So 2 USB, each one has its own USB cable. And then just like that, I'm good to go. So I'm gonna set this up, at least for right now, just kind of like this. Just kind of pop it right here, kind of like this. So this is set up. I'll get the cables out. I'll get those connected, and then all I have to do is connect to the Wi-Fi. Now, some people say don't ever trade on Wi-Fi. And, I've traded on Wi-Fi so many times. Whenever I travel, I trade on Wi-Fi. Most hotels, they don't even have Ethernet ports that you can connect to. So it's just not even an option. And, using Wi-Fi has not really been a problem for me. So I don't know. Depends on where you are, I guess. But for me, it hasn't been a problem. So I'll be using Wi-Fi on this trip, same as always. And whether I trade right here or in a different area will probably depend actually on how strong the Wi-Fi signal is. Different parts of a room sometimes are better than others. So I'm going to try to find the spot in the room that does have the best signal. That's, obviously I don't want to be trading on a weak Wi-Fi signal. At least I want to make sure it's a strong signal. So I'll do that. And then beyond that, that's basically it. So this trading station takes all of, 2 minutes, 3 minutes to set up, get connected to the Wi-Fi, and then I'll be ready for tomorrow morning. But I do want to make sure that I'm connected to the Wi-Fi and it's all, working properly. So when I sit down tomorrow morning, I can just basically, do my watch list and be ready to start trading. I don't want to be dealing with kind of like tech issues right before, the bell rings. That's going to be really distracting. So, and then I'm going to have the issue of, am I going to have, right over my shoulder, my 3-year-old running over to start punching the keys, or, so I do have to try to find a kind of good place. And one thing that I'll say is that in the past, when I'd taken trips, like family trips, I had a couple that I took with my mom and sister and my aunt, and people would be standing over my shoulder trying to, whoa, what are you doing? What are you trading? And that is extremely distracting. And then sometimes you get into this place where you're like, you're kind of like, not trying to show off, but you really don't want to have a red day because now you've got all these people watching you. So you sort of get into this little headspace where you're like, okay, I'm going to show them like this is how I really do it, and I'm going to do a good job. And then next thing you know, you're you're on vacation and you've taken a position that's like way too big, and you're deep in the red, and you just ruined your trip, right? So I've done that before. So one of the things that I'm definitely going to be doing on this trip is capping my share size at 6,000 shares, which for me, my share size very typically is 40 to 60,000 shares. So I'm basically trading with 1/10 of full size for me, which it means I probably won't make as much as I might make if, I was trading with bigger share size. But on the other hand, being on vacation, I'm not in my, I don't have my full trading station set up. I'm not in my typical zone. There could be internet issues, those things are more prone to happen here. And it's better, since I'm on vacation, that I just kind of tone it down a little bit. And hey, if I can still make a couple $100, that's fantastic. Is it going to pay for the whole trip? No, maybe not. But, it kind of keeps me going, makes me feel like I'm still in the game. And so for that reason, I'm going to, that's the approach that I'm going to take. This isn't the time to be swinging big. And in any case, the market right now it's kind of a little bit colder, so it's not really a good time to be super aggressive anyway. So I think that's fine. So that's the game plan now. So I've got my station set up over there, and that's where I'll be trading. We'll see how it goes, but that's the plan. And I'll be tuning in and letting you guys know how day 2 of the family vacation goes tomorrow when I sit down to start trading. And hopefully I can kind of stick with the game plan, take a couple trades, make a little money, and then get out to the beach. All right, so keep you guys posted. I'll see you in the morning. All right, it's day 2. I haven't even changed my outfit. I slept in my clothes. It was a long night. Do you want me to tell you a story?
No, just not a story.
You too sad for a story?
Yeah.
Okay. It's Captain's log. We're 4 hours past bedtime. No, we're not going to open that door. I know. Hey, how many feet do you have?
4 feet.
I failed you as a father.
About 4 feet.
We're never going to sleep. We're never going to sleep. Captain's log update. 4.5 hours past bedtime. But I'm set up here. I've got my sort of trading station right here. This is sort of like a little quiet spot. I'm really distressed by the fact that these are so, this wall is like, I mean, where do I start? They're all out of line, and it doesn't even seem like they're hung straight, because then you start to fix them, and now you realize that some of the nails, so do I get out a hammer and start really I don't even really know so I'm doing the best I can here. I gotta just focus on trading, just trading. All right, so the gap scanner looks terrible this morning. So that's kind of my start here. We don't have a very good gap scanner. It's 9:20, about 9:20, something like that, 9:22. And I am glad that I have small share size today because I didn't sleep well last night. And I'm just gonna try to maybe hit a couple trades, get green, and then, get outside with the kids and go to the beach. My oldest son probably got 40% less sleep last night than a typical night, maybe 50% less. So he's going to be running hot today. Today's going to be a day that requires some patience, and I didn't sleep well. So while I'd like to work and have a couple trades, that would make me feel good to have a couple winners. If I go red, I'm going to get pretty agitated. So I've got to really keep a tight leash on things today. And if I don't see anything that looks good, no trade. So I've got to set the bar pretty high in terms of quality. No B, C quality trades. A quality or nothing. So that's the goal today. A quality trades or nothing. And I'm okay with nothing. So let's see how I do today. All right, so I just finished trading. It's 10 past 10. Well, it's actually 10:15 right now. And when I was getting ready to trade, couple mishaps. Well, first, I looked at the date. It's 4:28. I looked at 28 and thought, oh my God, there's only 2 minutes to the bell. And then I realized I was looking at the date, not the time. So I was like, wow, okay, I really got to take it easy today. And then when I was finished trading, I wanted to tell people that the internet speed is actually great here. I did a speed test and I was getting 500 megabits per second download speed. I was like, this is awesome. But then when I ran the speed test, it was coming only back at like 1.5. And I was like, what? Did it again. It was like 1.8. And then I realized that this whole morning, there's no Wi-Fi signal down here. And my computer paired to my phone. So I was trading off my hotspot on my phone. I really should have checked that before I started trading. But as it turns out, it was fine. It was adequate. It didn't make a difference. And Green Day recap. So P&L right there. Can you see it? $5,996.90. Trading on vacation. Overall market Dow Jones is down 150 points, but I'm in the green. So, wow. You know what? It's 10:15. I'm green on the day. I guess that's a good. Hey, I did my job. I got an hour of work on a family vacation. And I did at least have the presence of mind to keep my share size small today and to manage my risk. And as I started to generate some profit, I said, okay, guys, I'm going to reduce my share size even further. So on sort of the last few trades, I wasn't risking giving back everything I had already made. So although this is only about 25% of my daily goal on a typical day, this is a great day on vacation. And that $5,000 is, that's better than I thought. I actually had lower expectations for today. So I feel grateful for that. And now I can go enjoy the day and hopefully today goes a little smoother than yesterday. Maybe sleeping tonight goes a little better than yesterday. First night at a new place. I get it. It's a lot to adjust to for little guys. So let's see how we do today, and I'll keep you guys posted. So day 2 of the vacation, first day of actually trying to get work done, and so far a success. And now I'm shutting everything down, so I'm not going to keep working on trading. I'm turning the trading off, so I'll do a little other work, but trading is done. So, all right. That's Captain signing off for now. I'll keep you posted on further updates. All right, today is day 2 of trading on a family vacation. And day 2, a little better, a little smoother than day 1. Last night was much better. My son, 3-year-old, went to bed at probably 2 hours past his bedtime, but that was better. That's improvement. We're moving in the right direction. He slept through the night pretty well. We were up about 6 a.m., but that's fine. I got the internet dialed in here, so I've got nice speed this morning. And today, the profit that I made, $7,500, went to 3 different charities here in Rhode Island. So this is the Ronald McDonald House. I also donated to the Food Bank of Rhode Island and Johnny Cake Center for Hope in South Kingston. Up 13,000. Let's see if I can get this to focus. 13,000 right there in my main account, but down 5,600 in my retirement. So green, but not as green as it maybe could have been, but again, on vacation. I will say yesterday that I had a little FOMO. The stock that I traded yesterday that I made money on ended up going from 22 up to 25, then to 27, to 28, to 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, $54 a share without me. Of course. Isn't that typical? I'm on vacation. I'm not sitting in front of my computer. It's not been a great month. It's been a slow month, which makes it a good time to be traveling. If you're traveling when the market's really hot, it's kind of risky because when it's hot, you want to be trading with big share size and being aggressive. Doing that on hotel Wi-Fi, usually not a good idea. So it makes sense to take a trip while the market's cold. That's why I'm on a trip right now. And yet, you end up just the luck of the draw that we got this big move. Of course, I missed it, and that left me feeling a little bit of FOMO yesterday, which I was feeling agitated, and I said to myself, I was like, it's really not worth getting kind of bent out of shape here because you did good. You made $5,000. You're trading on vacation. Put it in your pocket, and yet I kind of have a hard time separating myself from that standard of capitalize on the opportunity, and you missed an opportunity. So that got me a little bit, I was hanging out by the beach. I was having a good afternoon, but then I saw that and I felt kind of like, so maybe today I should try unplugging for the rest of the day and not looking at what happens from now forward, because it doesn't matter, because I'm on vacation. And the whole idea of being on vacation is to disconnect a bit and not work all day long. So, hey, if you can make a little bit of money in the morning, then that's great. Just feels kind of hard to, make only a little bit and then realize you could have made so much more. There's a backgammon game here, which maybe I'll play a game here for money against my wife and see if I can, if I'm at least not making money trading, make a little money off of her. We're pretty competitive, and I don't think she stands much of a chance. So, yeah, maybe that's the ticket. All right, so this is the update from day 2. Well, day 3 of the trip, day 2 of working on the trip, and not a bad day. Things haven't gone off the rails yet, but it's early. Let's see if we make it through the rest of the day. All right, day 3 here, trading on vacation. Red day recap, down $1,200. 2 stocks I traded, red on both. So I didn't hit my max loss, and I didn't have 3 consecutive losers. So I, could still keep trading, but I'm on vacation. I don't want to dig a deep hole. It's the last day of the month. It's Friday. I'm just content with shutting it down here, and I'll be back on Monday. So red day recap, down $1,200, and I'll see you guys on Monday. I got back in. I saw it go up 2 points without me. I said, no way, Jose. This is why you shouldn't trade on a family vacation. This right here. Because trading is so emotional. It's such an emotional game. And then you get these little traps, these little mental traps that you fall into. And I just fell in. But I came out of this one green. Next time I might not be so lucky. So there's my P&L. Where is it? See if you can focus. You can do this. $895. Was it worth it? No. What's the difference? Being down 1,200 is not a big deal, but now I'm up 800, which is also not really a big deal. These are small numbers, but and what makes this worse is that I have a gain, but then I have a kind of loss on the emotional self-control scoreboard. And it's Friday, whatever. So that's it. Was a red day, is now a small green day to finish the month. Oh, now I really got to get out of here. Because if I go red now, I'm going to lose it. So that's it. That's it for real this time. It's the 4th day of family vacation. What kind of fish? Are they made out of jelly? Well, here we are, the end of the family vacation. It's been good. I do not feel recharged at all. I don't feel rested at all. In fact, I'm exhausted. But I did work on the family vacation each day, got a little bit of work done, and I made a little bit of money. So is day trading on a family vacation a good idea? When everyone's out playing on the beach, on the sand, and you're sitting here on your computer, hiding under this blanket so you can at least see the screen. I'm just hiding. I think at this point, this is my only escape. This is my last moment of peace and quiet before the car ride home, which I'm thoroughly dreading. So, should you work on a family vacation? I don't know. But I did it. I survived. I'm probably gonna do it again. So, that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Manage your risk, trade safe. As always, my results are not typical. You should absolutely trade in a simulator before you put real money on the line. And I'll see you guys for the next episode. What'd you say? You have to go pee-pee? Right now? We in the middle of the road. How bad do you have to go? You want to go pee-pee in the road? Hey, let's have a contest to see who can close their eyes the longest. Okay, I'm gonna start. And that right there was an entire video with no ads. I don't monetize my YouTube channel with video ads, which means you guys get to enjoy the content. But do me a favor, please hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up and let YouTube know that this channel is the channel to watch if you want to learn about day trading.